Welcome to another episode of Around the LumberYard. Liam Sample here with Lumber Kings assistant coach Tyler Monkman and Chris Mickelsen. We're actually filming this right after the Lumber Kings Elotes, whatever you want to say, completed a doubleheader sweep of the Burlington Bees. A walk-off in Game 1, shutout in Game 2. So just a fun weekend of baseball here at Nelson Court Field. I want to ask both of you, really Chris, you first. This was my first time being part of this July 4th as the home team, so just really cool environment. How was it being on the field and sort of being able to intake all that energy?
I love seeing all the people here because you can just feel like everyone's excited. Because, I mean, they're here, obviously, you know, a lot of people here are coming for the post-game fireworks. There's no way around it. A lot of people show up late for it, but then there's also a lot more people that are here to watch good baseball because that's what, I mean, the 4th of July is all about, just celebrating all things America, and baseball's the most American thing I feel like out there. And
America's favorite pastime.
America's pastime.
America's pastime,
baseball, yeah. And they got to witness good baseball all weekend here at the ballpark. So 3 games in a row against Burlington here, and then 4 total wins in a row against Burlington, which really puts Burlington in a big bind the rest of the year.
Very much so.
Because that's, I mean, 4 losses in a row to your in division to one team. But I love it. I'm here for it. We just played really well for the fans because they all showed out yesterday on the 4th. And today on a doubleheader split. It's always, I mean, it's hot. It's hard to get up for those games, but they seemed like they did. They rallied in the 7th in Game 1.
Yeah, I'd say it's a great wins. I mean, it's a close, friendly rivalry just because of, you know, all the coaching
Tree
and just that, you know, those guys being together. So I would say there's a little bit of friendly friction. So it's always nice to have that upper hand and that rivalry. But
it goes back to the Midwest League days. We both came into this Prospect League together, and it's been fun. It's not a bitter rivalry like we have against some other teams. Not going to name any names.
It's friendly, but it's competitive.
Very competitive.
Definitely a little bit more on the line than just another game, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just a really cool environment, being able to get out of there with 2 wins today, and then obviously having won 4 straight. But you're absolutely, what my point was is that there's just a lot of young freshmen, JUCO, kind of seeing like next generation of kids who are probably going to get placed at really good colleges, and it's kind of fun seeing them duke it out. Like I know Kudronowicz is hitting over 400 for Burlington and Iowa Western. He's got a very bright future ahead of him. And then look at guys like, you know, Aubrey, who's a freshman at Southeastern after a 75 RBI season. Like, it'll be cool to see where those guys go in the fun year. That's the best part. One of my favorite parts about this league is sort of, even like my first year in Burlington, like I still keep tabs on some of those guys, kind of seeing where they're going. So both these teams have a lot of fun seeing where all those guys are going to go. So, yeah.
yeah, it's awesome. There's a lot of freshmen, sophomores. You get to follow their career, and with the portal and everything else, trying to keep up with them. But it's just great to see them develop and be a part of kind of that journey for them.
Mm-hmm.
And Keegan Luxem, also a freshman all-star. Probably won't pitch, I'm assuming, in the all-star game since he just pitched. But still cool that he's going to go out to Lafayette to the all-star game.
Yeah, I mean, he's thrown 15 scoreless innings at home.
Yeah, and we were talking about it the other day. I think there is a big factor of the mound of turf, and especially with him, he's a big guy. He's a lower half guy, and I think it's hard. No matter what, is just even when you're in molds, and I'm sure there's going to be some people who are kind of rolling their eyes, but there's a reason why even a lot of these turf fields have real mounds because it's different. And I think him being able to actually drive through the ground and have cleats through the dirt, it's a difference for him. Even though he's at UIC and it's a turf mound, but I don't know, he just seems to do a heck of a lot better at home.
Yeah, I agree.
He's adapting well to the dirt here since
yeah.
So.
But it's very, like, the way he delivers the baseball, like you said, is very lower half. It's very reliant on how high the arm angle can get. And it might just be easier to dig into dirt. That's why. But he's been fantastic. And, I mean, 6 scoreless on July 4th in front of that crowd. That takes some guts. And that was very impressive for me, that he dug in and was able to get that done.
That was, pretty sure that was Burke's plan the whole time, you know. It's like, let's throw him because obviously his splits at home to away are insane. So you try to find what that is. And the only thing I can really think of is natural and mound and everything else, and home atmosphere, a little home cooking, but
we have his back. You know, the fans here have his back at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, atmosphere is different. You know, it's pretty easy to get up when you have a good crowd, and not every road team has the environment we do.
Let's talk about Jalen Ziegler. Broke Trevor Burkhart's record today, most stolen bases in a single season in Prospect League. I mean, he's only played in just over 20 games, too. That's 26 games, and he has 35 stolen bases. So 3 stolen bases over the 2 games, a doubleheader, and you got a nice one, a little curtain call there for Jay-Z. So it was really, really cool, though. I'm very, very happy for him.
And then he had another steal right after that.
Yes.
Yeah, so just fitting. I like it. So what's the number? Should we put a number on it? No? All right.
It's going to be in the 50s.
I say
How many games do we have left?
So we're at 30. We have 32. I think we get to 58 with a couple of cancellations, so a little over 20 games.
Yeah, and we're obviously not going to overuse him, so he's going to probably play the same amount of games in the second half that he did the first half.
Yeah. 50 is a good guess.
Yeah, 50 is doable. That's insane.
That would be insane.
Untouchable Lumber King record, possibly.
Yeah, he took the league
today too. Yep. And I learned today there's only been 2 Lumber Kings who have above 30 stolen bases in a season. It's Burke and Jay-Z. Nobody else has done it. And Jay-Z, and no one's had more than 33, obviously, until this point. So, and that was the year I think Burke must have played in, 30, 40 games. Burke's a great base stealer, but still, they were playing a ton of games. So
yeah, but he did this in the half.
Yes.
Yeah. Like no offense, like nothing better. It's just what he's doing is so freaking impressive.
Insane.
Where he's doing this in the first half, and I think Jackson has those 2 guys that are kind of right there.
Yeah.
Just in general, those guys seem to slow down, but they have 11 more games than him.
Yeah.
And yeah, what he's doing with the amount of games is impressive. It's
Did Burke get chirped?
No, I have a little friendly banner between a little friendly banner between the 2, and jokes of Burke.
You're sitting.
Yeah, jokes of Burke starting to sit him and everything else. But once you break it, you might as well just let him roll.
Yeah.
It's not like Burke's coming out of retirement to get it back. So at this point, it's like, all right, kid, run free.
We've talked about it. We've heard Jay-Z talk about it on this very podcast about creating havoc on the base path, and it's so much fun because we talk about it every week, but it's just so great to see what he does. If you can't walk him, and he will take
It's a double.
It's a double. It might be a triple if he plays his cards right.
I think he's made really good adjustments to you can't just walk him, but he can hit, and so
you get really
over 300.
You start attacking the zone, and he's going to be able to hit it too. So.
Yeah, I mean, 40 runs to 28 hits for Jay-Z. It's just a ridiculous season.
Batting 315.
What's his on base at right now?
It's 500 on the number.
There you go.
I mean, 27 walks. I think he's top 10 in the league in walks and runs. And so it's a whole complete package that it's hard to deal with him. And so last summer, Jay-Z had 1 walk the whole summer for the Lumber Kings. True story. So it's very impressive how much he's adjusted. And like you said, you can't put him on. And he's going to be a weapon. He's going to be a weapon for
And that has to get in the heads of every pitcher.
It's a triple with the next guy up.
Yes.
Yeah.
With nobody out.
Yeah, and he bats first.
Yeah.
So like the guys coming up are Toff today. I mean, Toff brought him home today. I mean, that's like it's fun. It's
and
very
that's good
fun
for Toff because with Jay-Z, let's say he does get on first, Toff's going to see a first pitch fastball because they know they don't want to get behind in the count because it's going to be
It makes Toff's job a lot easier as a hitter. He's going to get a lot of fastballs, and he's going to get, sometimes they're not balls. Sometimes they're trying to throw him up so they can get a better setup, and he's going to be ahead in the count. And then it's like, okay, well, he's on second, and I'm ahead in the count. So you can either, swing away there, bunt, do whatever you got to do to get him to third. A lot of times Jay-Z's still in third anyway. Even with Toff being a lefty and having that open lane, Jay-Z's the exception of everything when it comes to base stealing. So it's like, okay, he's on third, and we still have our 2-hole up with nobody out.
Just put more pressure on the pitchers. I talked to Sobiechek. I mispronounce his name.
Sobiechek.
Thank you. I've talked to him for this pod, and he talked about it a little bit, and amongst other things. So why don't we hear it?
All right, I'm out here on the field on a Tuesday night with Isaac Sobiechek. Isaac, good first half for you. Unfortunately, didn't get the home field advantage in the playoffs, but what do you look for in the second half for this team?
I look forward to getting that second playoff spot. It was disappointing in the first half to not clinch the home field advantage, but give us that motivation to play even better and not take a day for granted.
We can't control Mother Nature, unfortunately. A couple of those rainouts, we don't know what could happen. What do you guys do on those rainouts in the clubhouse or those rain delays? Or is there any fun PG-friendly activities you guys can do?
Not much. I mean, got a good group of guys, so we always hang out in the clubhouse. We always play, card games or, some stupid game we made up or getting swings in the cage. Always find something to do and have fun with it, so.
You had a really good first half. Looking to roll that over into the second half. What's the key to keep it going?
Just keeping the same routine, same process. Having fun with it, not taking a day for granted, and just enjoying the process, enjoying the grind.
This team is known for scoring in bunches at times, quick numbers constantly, which puts pressure on their defense. Is that the goal? Is that the Burkhart ball that we've kind of coined it backstage?
Yeah, it is. It's definitely Burkhart ball. We've got a lot of electric players at the top of the order and throughout where they can put a bunt down or hit for some power, steal some bases. So it's been really fun to be a part of the offense, and it makes it easy on me just driving those guys in and watching them run.
Do you have any go-to places in town that you like to hit up for dinner or lunch or anything?
Not yet. Go-to's Culver's, but that's everywhere. So I'm open for recommendations.
Any other goals for you the rest of the year?
Get that second playoff spot, and then, continue to have fun, build relationships, and improve my game.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks.
Yep.
Good interview there with Isaac Sobieschek. Sobi has I can't remember the exact number, so forgive me. I think he has a hit or RBI in 17 straight games.
Mm-hmm.
He's such an anomaly of a player where it's just guaranteed 1 for 3 with an RBI every single game, just guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's literally a superpower he has, where he'll just drive in a run every game, either a clutch double or a big walk, just always every game. He's such a fun player to watch.
Some people shy away from those moments and start pressing a little bit when the guy's on base, but he is definitely not one of them.
He loves it.
The great thing about him, though, is that he is a kid that's very hard on himself, and he's given himself criticism of not getting multiple hits per game. And the thing that we don't have here, if we did have a stat, if you would see the quality at bat percentage, his would be at the top.
Yeah.
He is just productive. Whether that is, a guy on third with less than 2 and he maybe just gets a ground out RBI, or he usually comes up with a clutch double.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about that a lot. He had a nice double.
Yeah.
Kind of legged it out even.
He did leg it out. Yeah, he took a hard turn.
Yeah, he saw it off the bat right away, and
Yeah.
is a good angle in the gap there, and that was another big hit. And you said it's just always a quality at bat. It's usually productive, even if it's not a result on a batting average or a big stat or whatever. He just has quality at bats all the time.
That's a team player right
He
there.
is.
That's the kind of guys you need. We saw it in the first game today. About how many quality at bats back to back
Pass the bat
did we have in our final? Yeah, how many 3-2 counts in that bottom of the seventh do we have?
I think all of them except Sam were 3-2
That's
counts.
insane.
Aubrey and Sobi both fouled off so many good pitches to get it to work walks.
Just spoil the good ones
Yeah.
until you get the better one.
Yeah, and that was one of the adjustments that the guys made early.
Yeah.
When we started off pretty rough, and it was just like, guys, we need to have more team ABs. And once we said that, or once Burke kind of emphasized that, of one, we need to have better team ABs, get the next guy up, and we need to play, do what the game gives us. The guys ran with it on their own, and we didn't have to coach. You don't have signs, and all these guys are just overall really good players. And then their numbers are going to show for themselves. If you play the game the right way, then you also get your individual stuff with it, right?
So speaking of Aubrey and his big at-bat today, he'll represent the Lumber Kings, hanging Keegan Buxton at the All-Star Game Tuesday, Home Run Derby Monday. So I'll ask both of you, how do we think Aubrey's going to do at the Home Run Derby? It is it's a great field.
Chris, I'll let you
I have not been to the Lafayette ballpark yet, so I'm not sure how big it is. Or how
lefty
friendly?
very lefty friendly.
Okay.
Very lefty friendly.
So, I don't know.
Aubrey goes oppo fine. He's just not a home run guy.
But he won't do it in the Derby, right? He won't oppo in the Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
He's going to have to.
He can. If he sees it, he's got the ability to do it. He's just not. It's just not his swing. He obviously hits home runs, but he'll tell you he's a line drive hitter. Watch his BP, and it's just backspin line drives, rising line drives, gap to gap, and honestly, he's gonna have to change his swing to do it. And you hear that about a lot of hitters in the home run derbies, and they come back and they have that little slump. I think it's going to be an experience for him. He's going to try to do well, but I'm not sure he's going to risk changing who he is to win a home run derby.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I could be way wrong. You can tell me like whatever, dude. But
He might have. It'll be very exciting because he's so competitive. That's what is exciting about it. He's such a competitive kid, and I know it's gonna really. So last year when I worked for Burlington, this guy's not liked in Clinton. Cooper Schulte did the home run derby, but he was the same as Aubrey, very low line drivey hitter. But he just found a spot over the wall and he just went after it over and over and over again, and he got third. So like I could see Aubrey doing something. I think it's 320 to left. What makes me nervous about the 320 to left is the wall is high. It's kind of like the wall here in left, and I like if it was a low, like maybe 8 or 10 foot wall, I think he could just pound line drives out there.
Ours is down the line, like 8 to 10 foot wall down the power lines.
yeah.
I think it might be
It's a
tall.
standard. It's a standard.
Yeah.
Center is the tall one.
Yeah,
It's
he
left center
might
around.
be able to like
Maybe
I don't
we'll
know.
squeak some over.
He might. He'll definitely hit one for sure.
I mean, we're all rooting for him. We all
Yeah.
want him to do
Yeah.
well. And
Hey,
like
what
you
a-
said, I like what you said about not trying to change your swing too much, though.
But the thing is, I do know he can because there was a little bit of competition with him and Sobey down in Burlington. And Sobey goes, I'll give you 5 swings to hit one. And he didn't get on the 5th one, he got on the 6th one. So he can change to do it. I mean, obviously, he's got it there. It's just a matter of, is he going to? You know, and like you said, I think that competitive nature, he is the most competitive person I think I've met. Which sounds crazy, but he is.
He is.
Even a man, you know, even in a locker room and a team of men, he's at the top of being competitor. So.
And he is so powerful when he hits balls up in the zone. That's what like that. He's hit a couple home runs to left that were just smashed this year, no doubter. So maybe gets into a groove. Also depends on who's throwing too.
He just has the ability to really focus and channel in on one thing and be able to just to do it. And yeah, I don't know. He's a guy that can just, okay, I'm going to get the ball out front. I'm going to change a little bit, change, where I'm getting because he's a guy that lets it travel. So he's like, I'll just go get it out front more. And also depends on who's
throwing.
BP guy.
Yeah.
BP guy,
Who is throwing? Do we know anything?
I don't know. Last year it wasn't off a machine. Someone threw. He did a good job. And I think you could probably ask. I assume it'll be one
And I'm
of their.
guessing he'll say I want it up a little bit, is my guess, because
He's going to want
it
it.
looks like he wants the ball up a lot. So.
Yeah, if it's up, then get it out in front and let the swing take care of
loves it.
itself. Yeah.
I don't know. My guess would be a Lafayette coach just throws it. I think that's what happened last year. But like, there's a lot of coaches who go, so I'm sure one coach will.
If they have a guy that's money, then they will. If not, and they don't want to, then maybe they will machine it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hitters prefer if they have a good guy to see it off an
arm.
arm. Yeah. Timing wise is
They need
better.
Burke to throw it. Burke is money with
Tell
the
you what,
BP.
Thiner's on his way up. The catchers, man, the catchers have the perfect release point and the ball straight. So give Thiner a little bit of time.
All right,
Coach
we'll send Thiner to Lafayette.
Thiner's going to be there, but
A lot of great kids in this derby. Wally Diaz won it last year for Rex. Like really smooth swing. Brody Short's in it. He's another one. Novacek for Springfield is another one who is like. It's going to be a really fun derby.
well, when some of they posted on Instagram not too long ago with the highest exit velocities, and you have them at 116.
Yeah.
At this level, that's
insane.
It's
with wood bat. I mean, that's major league exit velo. And that's
That's top of
impressive.
the end major league.
Yeah, that's Mike or Giancarlo
That's
Stanton.
show
Yeah.
me. Like that's just.
Not as consistent, but still.
You can watch the home run derby on PLN, right?
Yeah, PLN. Yep.
We'll hawk it here.
Yeah, I'll be
A little
ready.
plug.
Little plug for PLN.
little free plug.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I gotta start doing my research here, but I'll be ready to go for tomorrow.
Let us know when you get dug in.
It'll be fun. So one last thing we'll do here before we send it out is just preview next week. So off till Thursday, which is great. Alton, Thursday, Friday, at Illinois Valley on Saturday, and then back here against Normal on Sunday. So should be a really fun week seeing a couple more divisional opponents. So I'm excited, and just seeing these new guys get settled in too is always exciting for me as an announcer. So yeah.
Looking forward to the rest of the week. We'll come back out to the ballpark. We'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, nice little break, short week, and then get geared up for the long trip.
Yep, going out to my time zone.
Yeah, Eastern,
East.
Eastern side.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
So it should be a nice week.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll reset.
A lot of home cooking.
Yeah, a lot of home cooking and a lot of off time for guys to get bodies and brains
Reset.
reset.
Yep.
Yeah, which is neat.
That's the important part, right? You got to have that reset at some point.
Yeah, and I just know guys will still come in because I've already had guys like, hey, you gonna be around? I'm like, yeah, I'll be around.
They want to go to the cage. They
Yeah.
want to get some work in, which
Like,
is good.
They want quiet work so where they can just kind of be one-on-one with themselves, and that's where a lot of the changes are, so you don't have a lot of distraction. And I won't say distraction in a bad way. It's just sometimes easier to focus and make adjustments when you're not around.